Yeah, we're live. I can see the check marks. I don't know why you don't trust those check marks.
Which check marks?
There's little check marks that I saw. They turn green.
Because it still says connecting.
I don't believe it. I think we're on. Can we talk?
Yeah, go ahead.
But are we live or? It's Saturday night. Well, it's not Saturday night.
I don't see us live yet. Oh, it says it's connected. So
okay, it's Monday.
We should be live.
It's Monday.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, everybody. And there we go. Just checking something out. It's Monday, and we were able to do early voting today.
Yes.
And today is the 27th of the 30 for 30 days of podcasting. Whatever we're calling it.
Look at that sticker. Look at these stickers.
There we go. We got our stickers. All right, let's do this.
Hello, friends.
Welcome to the Couple Shift.
I'm Maria Leandra.
And I'm Jules.
And we are a husband and wife team on a mission to shift the way we live our lives and co-create what really matters.
We don't always agree, but together we're figuring it out.
Thank you for joining us. We're so glad you're here. We are so glad you're here.
Oh, really? I had so much better mood when we're awake in the mornings, right?
Can I say, though, last night's episode that we recorded, there's no video. It's just audio.
Yeah,
it's like good old school podcast. Has been one of my favorite episodes because I laughed so hard the entire time. It's really funny.
I thought it was the end that was really funny.
The end was great, but I really enjoyed the whole thing, so go check that one out.
Yeah, it was fun. Especially, and it was weird because we were definitely not in the best mood prior to starting that. So
nope.
But we persevered, we pushed through it, and we did it. And now we're on day 27.
Day 27. So
let's make sure when we put this episode up, we put the right day, not 26 for the third time.
Apparently, I've been doing that quite a bit, putting on the wrong dates.
But it's all right. So yeah, so today we got up.
So we voted.
You dropped off Skylar.
I dropped off Skylar. He was very happy to go to school again. Thank goodness, he loves it.
We're very happy when he goes.
Yes, it's beautiful.
And then we got to vote, so that was great, and it was smooth. So if you're in the Miami area and you haven't done voting, mail-in voting, and you want to do early voting, International Mall library was pretty smooth. So
yeah, very smooth, nice, no lines, lovely people.
No line, no wait. No line, no wait.
Do you want to share how this today's voting day was a little different for you?
In what way?
In the way that you had a super-powered, gorgeous assistant.
Yeah, no, we asked. We asked for assistance because the last time we voted for last month? I think
no.
2 months ago? No, it was last month.
No, not last month. It was 2 months ago.
2 months ago. Whatever it is. The point is, I was struggling, like bubbling and stuff. So, yes, I requested assistance. And what was nice is that it wasn't a random person. It was you that actually that helped me out in doing it. So, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything was smooth. Everything was great. So, the weather outside is the weather
gloomy. Outside is frightful.
Yes.
Wait, before we get off the voting topic, I want to make sure call out everybody, vote, go vote. It's important. Also, shout out to Notorious.
You put that on this morning. I'm like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, I just got this necklace in the mail a couple days ago, and this morning I was like, oh, my necklace. This necklace is modeled after Ruth Bader Ginsburg's Descent collars. So the collars, or jabot, as they're called, which she wore, like the frilly things that she wore over the, what is that called? Like it's not a cloak. It has a name.
Oh, you're talking about like the judges thing.
The judges.
Whatever. Yeah. I get that. The wardrobe. I don't know what to call it.
The judges. It has a name. Anyway, she would wear whenever she was dissenting or not agreeing on something. She would wear that particular collar.
I find it funny that she would always wear a themed thing, and you already are like, oh, we already know what.
Like she's walking in.
Yeah, it's
everybody's
almost
like,
it's like Groundhog Day. It's like, oh, he didn't see a shadow, so 4 more weeks of winter, whatever it is. It's like that kind of like a symbolism, I guess. But anyways, yeah. So that was great and was nice and smooth.
Yeah.
Thank God, and then we're done with it. So we don't have to worry about November 4th or anything. It's
We're
like,
still
oh my
going to
God.
get all the text messages and the random emails.
My
And
God, it's so bad. It is so
And can I tell you,
bad.
you're not getting all the emails because you haven't signed. I signed up literally maybe to 2 for updates for a couple of candidates.
Oh.
And the thing is, then your email gets sold on lists. And so I get an inundation of, and I'm like, you know what?
Yeah,
I wanted specific updates or specific, whatever. And it's like, then it gets overwhelming and then I just shut it all out. Like, and obviously I know what I want.
Can we talk about the flyers that still get mailed to the house?
Why? Can we get over this? Can we all agree that we can get
What do you
over
mean, why?
flyers?
Like,
No.
Why
Like,
talk
why?
about it?
No.
Oh, I was like,
why are flyers
why are you
still
getting
being
upset?
sent?
Why
No.
do you
I know.
still have a passion for flyers? It's like, what are you talking about? So our mailbox is not huge, and I opened the mail yesterday, and it's what I found hilarious is that the first one was for one candidate that says like vote for me or whatever, and then the next one is like this person is pure evil.
Yeah.
And it's just like thrown in there. It's
and
like,
it was
okay,
the same person, like, vote for me, don't vote for her.
don't vote for her, or vote for me, don't vote for him. Whatever it was, you just get inundated with this crap. It's just crap, and it's just a waste of ink and paper.
It's a waste of ink. It's a waste of paper, trees.
Yes, it doesn't make any sense. It's like, especially when we already get inundated with regular text messages and emails, like you said, and when you just go on YouTube, it's just I can't wait till November 5th when all this stupid freaking advertising is finally done.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully.
Agreed.
Yeah. So, but
agreed.
now they can bother. Now they're gonna bother us, and it's not gonna even matter because we already voted. So I'm glad.
Yes, it feels like a pressure valve. Like,
oh yeah, yeah. It's just one thing to offer.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. And we found it important, although we could have voted in by mail. Jules and I had made the decision that we wanted to go in. And
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's such a, to me, it feels.
You could do it either way. It doesn't matter. But
yeah.
It was,
because we thought we were going to do
right.
mail in.
Right. But it was smooth. It was fine. And
yeah, like we knew what the first day of early voting was. We were like, it's on the calendar, make it happen. And can I tell you, I love the process of, there's something about going to vote, or even, and this is going to sound really weird, like when you get called in for jury duty, there's something about what that means.
I'm going to tell you right now, that's only you that enjoys
Can
getting
I tell
a letter
you
for jury duty.
The first time I got called for jury duty, I was in the waiting pool all day long.
Yeah, what's so fun about that?
Until the end, they never called me in, which most people would be like, woohoo, and I was like, I wanted to like experience it, because if it's like such
no,
it's a privilege. It's a privilege.
It's not a privilege.
Voting is a privilege.
Hold on, I don't think it's
jury duty is a privilege,
but I don't think that's the right word.
Why not?
Jury duty is not a privilege. Jury duty is
the duty.
It's a duty.
Yeah,
it's a duty that I understand the importance of it. I just hate getting that letter in the mail.
Yeah.
So, but I've done it.
And then the last time I got called for jury duty, I was still breastfeeding Skylar. So I was pumping. I was already back at work, but I was pumping.
Oh, yeah. You were worried about going in to pump it. You needed a pumping room?
No, and I asked for a pumping room, and I asked for, and I was like all in. I was like, if you can help me with all these things, I'm in. And then
they're like, you're too smart. Forget it.
No, I did get called in for, I did get selected in the first, where the judge starts asking questions. And, but I have a feeling that because I had requested the pumping room, they kind of like were not because they didn't want me there, but they were like, we
don't have the budget for this.
No, but they did find me a room. I did pump a couple times.
Oh, okay.
The day I went, and I think I went. It was like a 2-day thing.
Yeah.
But I never got picked. And then there was another time that I went and I got picked. And then when the lawyers of the two sides were presenting something, the judge, she made a comment that I guess revealed something about the case. Like, it was a very, very
so you got dismissed because of that?
It was super subtle, but one of the lawyers picked up on it. And so they went up to the judge and they were like, "Oh, you said this," and she was like, "Okay." So everybody out, and I was like, "Oh man, so close." Only me.
Only you.
Only me.
Only you. Everybody else with you was like, yes.
It was like,
I don't have
sigh of relief.
It's, you know what it is? Look, I feel bad because it's true. Like we should, it's important to do. It's important to be involved in those kinds of things. I feel bad that I feel like I don't want to do that crap.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, yeah, I'm glad I don't have to do it.
Yeah, you're not alone. But I like the idea of going in and voting and you know what too?
Yeah.
Everybody who's at the voting station, who's volunteering, who's, you know, I have such appreciation and gratitude. So I like the experience of looking at them in the eye and saying thank you and, you know, just engaging in that. It's such an important part of our democracy. And is the system broken? Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
And
sure, we
get to assign who works for us. Like, what a concept. These people are actually working for us. We are the bosses here.
All right.
This is no, but it's true because I don't think people understand the importance of voting.
No, yeah.
It's
I get what
really
you're saying.
like you're the boss and you have candidates coming in for a position. And you get to decide who works, you know, who supports your
so
life
what you're
and
saying
who's not.
Is you agree with V for Vendetta. The government should be afraid of its people, not people should be afraid of its
you
government.
just took it there.
There you go.
But yes, that's a very extreme V for Vendetta. By the way, remember the other day when I said, because it's remember the 5th of November?
Yes.
What if this year, 2020, the elections would have fallen on a 5th of November?
But isn't it always November 4th?
It's the first Tuesday
of
Tuesday. November.
Oh,
so it could be
so it could
the
have
3rd,
been
the 4th, the 5th. It could have been the 5th. It's the first Tuesday in November. Imagine if it had fallen on November 5th this year, 2020, with like
I know
that, like that would have been.
That would have been pretty funny.
That would have been intense.
So let's talk about the fact that you haven't done the baseball swing spinning challenge.
Okay. You know what I said?
Can you explain it? Because I keep saying it. Team Gleason.
So Team
is doing
Gleason.
Another.
Okay, so let's
I guess fundraiser.
Jackie Gleason is a former football player.
Not Jackie Gleason. Jackie Gleason is a former actor
that
has a theater named after him.
Steve Gleason. Steve Gleason. Sorry.
Hold on.
Wait, Jackie.
I want people to know who Jackie Gleason is.
They
and
do.
If you don't.
I know.
Just go look him up. Definitely not him.
Hold on.
So anyways, Team Gleason, go on.
Wait, I'm looking for Jackie Gleason's
I'll
face.
show you a
picture.
picture.
There he is.
Yes.
There he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So Steve Gleason,
yes,
former football player with the
Saints.
And you know, has had ALS for a number of years, and so he has an organization, Team Gleason, that actually provides a lot of support. We ourselves are benefiting from their support because Jules is doing his voice banking with a company called Acapella.
Yeah, they
and
were one of the
Team Gleason basically like sponsors. So you put in an application, and very quickly they were like, "Yep." So they're sponsoring that part of our support. So that's great.
Sure.
And so they have every year they do like a gala or a big thing to raise funds, and it's more, you know, obviously more public. And this year they're doing a challenge where I forget what it's called.
It's like a social media challenge.
Yeah.
It's like five.
It's like the bat and twirl, or I'm gonna
look it up. You just keep talking. Anyways, you were challenged by my sister.
I was challenged by Araceli, and she reminded us today.
Hey, no one's done it yet.
Araceli.
What's going on?
And so I really want to.
You're not the only one. My younger sister, and my older brother also.
I really want to do it with Skylar. We should have done it all together this weekend.
We should have done it
when we were at your brother's.
But we can do it on his birthday.
Oh, we can do it on Saturday.
There we go. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh, and we'll get Abby and Abu in on the action too.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Okay,
about
you
that.
guys get a pass.
No.
But for sure, Gian, Eleni, and I, and the girls, and Skylar. Oh, that's gonna be good.
Yeah, we do it.
We're gonna do it.
We're gonna run into stuff. So, anyways, what explain it? It's
So you basically grab. For some reason my internet connection is terrible. So.
Oops.
What the heck?
I'm trying to. Dizzy bat challenge.
The dizzy bat challenge. So you know how you can put your forehead on a bat on the ground and then spin.
Yeah.
So you do that. You spin 5 times and then you take
then
10 steps in a straight line.
5 steps.
No.
It was
5 spins, 10 steps.
I thought it was 10 spins, 10 steps.
No.
Okay, so we got it wrong. So 5 spins, 10 steps in a straight line.
10.
We'll try to do a
And
straight line.
Extra bonus points. You donate at least $10 to Team Gleason so that they can continue supporting incredible people like Jules. So yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
And for those who are in India, I mean, I guess you can do it with the cricket bat. Why not?
Yes.
It's the same thing.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Should we go through all the types
No, that's
of
simple.
bats?
No, it's just baseball bat and a cricket bat. That's the only 2.
Okay, there aren't any more. Isn't there another one?
In what sport that
I'm
uses a
thinking
bat?
of,
No. It's just a cricket, and it has a specific name, I'm sure.
I'm thinking of highlight, but highlight is
highlight's
not
even close to that.
I've just seen the signs here in Miami,
And that's the fastest sport in the world.
Ooh,
It is.
I haven't seen those signs around Miami anymore.
What?
The highlight.
Miami highlight because it's a dead 1980s gambling sport. That I mean, I remember going to a
I went. Hold on. Them.
I mean, you had Dania Highlight, which was still had an advertisement.
All I know about Highlight right now is that it's a beer. It's a name of a beer that you.
Well,
used to
Highlight
love.
Cigar City, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
out of Tampa. Yeah, I did love that beer when I drank beer. But I decided that I want to drink beer again, but it's going to be gluten-free beer. And maybe once in a while, not
like like a once in a while.
Because you know what's funny? Because every doctor I've talked to, it's like, all right. So I go and the last doctor I spoke to, I was like, yeah, I quit drinking and and all that stuff, and they're like, you can have a beer once in a while because it's almost like, dude, you're it's like you're punishing yourself. It's like you can have a beer every once in a while. It's not a big deal. And I'm like, yeah, but
they're like, you can eat it whatever you want.
Like just relax, man. You ready? Like what you got going on for yourself? It's understandable that you want a beer. So
and also you're still like, and we decided to recommit to some of the changes we'd made. We talked about it in the podcast in the episode yesterday that we'd kind of like not gone off the rails by any means, but sort of been a little more lenient.
I know I tend to
about
exaggerate things, but I think you also
we've been a little more lenient.
Yes, but it's somewhere in between. You're like, oh, we're a little lenient, and I'm like, we've gone off the rails, and we're just stuffing ourselves with gluten.
Somewhere in the middle.
It's somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
but we are like recommitting because we have seen. I've seen the impact that not having gluten or dairy have had on my life, both from. Well,
I've seen the impact too because I felt it the minute that I had some dairy or I think more dairy than the gluten itself.
Mm-hmm.
You feel the effects. Your body's like, whoa, what's going on here?
And your mind feels more sluggish. Like there are very clear things.
For me, So for me, it doesn't hit me too hard in the stomach. I think I get like a brain fog.
Yeah.
More than anything else, that I'm just like kind of like zombied out after eating it.
And for me, and for any lady out there who is experiencing endometriosis, fibroids, anything having to do with your reproductive system.
Anything to do with inflammation.
Yes, whatever inflammatory foods will affect you and affect your pain. So if you do have any of those conditions, absolutely try a gluten-free, dairy-free diet.
I mean, yeah.
Because that absolutely changed my life when I started doing that a few years ago. And I notice now if I do treat myself and I'm lenient, I might have a month. I don't thankfully experience endometriosis pain the way I used to a few years ago, but I did have a fibroid that was removed. And in that spot, there's still like that, the pain. When the months that I've been a little more like, man, it's okay, I'll have an extra slice of pizza or whatever.
Or have an actual slice.
Right. Or have a slice of pizza, not even an extra, like a slice of pizza because we don't eat that stuff.
Right.
Then I notice that my pain is that much more pronounced.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas when I'm clean, it's like, okay, the month kind of comes and goes and
good to go and no problems.
Yeah. Really. So it makes a huge, huge difference.
Yeah. And even if you don't have those things and you have issues like, swollen joints or like knees. I feel like anything that
anything associated with
is
inflammation
a huge issue.
Also, it's actually very beneficial for people with depression and anxiety because it does cause inflammation also in the brain. So feel free to look it up. We're not doctors here, but are we doctors?
No.
Last time I checked, no.
No, we're not.
By the way,
It didn't come in the mail yet.
it didn't come in the mail yet. Okay, so the other day, we've talked about our therapist, Tom / spiritual counselor.
Dr. Tom.
Dr. Tom. So we have our meetings with him on Zoom. And the other day I was completing my session with him here in the office, and Skylar wanted to say goodnight. It was already towards the end. So we're pretty good about giving each other space, obviously, with Skylar when, either of us are on it. But
yeah.
Jules was like, is it okay? Because he knew it was the end. So Skylar pops in, and I introduced him to Tom, which he had seen before. But I go, look, his name is he's Dr. Tom. And Skylar looks at me. He goes, Mommy, he's not a doctor. He doesn't look like a doctor. And Tom just starts cracking up. And then I say, I already mentioned this in the podcast, that I said to Skylar, oh, Dr. Tom's the best. And Skylar goes, no, I'm the best.
Yeah. Yeah, you did mention that.
But the funny thing about the doctor thing is that he took one look at this guy. He was like, he's not a doctor.
No,
what are you talking about,
He
Mom?
doesn't fit the bill.
Come on. He's not wearing the doctor.
He's got to wear the whole out. He has the little...
Yeah.
Remember those reflective things that they wore on their heads?
Yeah. Which begs the question, like,
what the
if
hell was
kids
that for?
are
Was that
still
to point light
learning,
onto you from another source? Is that what the idea was? I
Right?
never understood that.
what the heck was that?
Let us
And
know.
if right now, like, the images in kids' books and everything, it's
Yeah.
like, that's what you see. It's the very classic, like, uniforms of these community people, like, who's in your community type of thing.
Yeah.
And doctors look like, all sorts of different things nowadays.
Yeah.
You just take a look at Dr. Richard Bedlack from Duke University.
Oh, man, that guy's
he
hilarious.
definitely doesn't look like a doctor.
If you look
and
up
I
that guy,
love it.
his glasses, he has glasses. The frames are like these thick, dark frames that remind me of Harry Carey.
Yeah.
If you don't know who Harry Carey is, you can just look up Cubs, classic, famous Cubs announcers, baseball announcers. Or what is it? Whatever. Point is,
And
very
his,
thick.
and his the suits he wears, like
you know who?
shirts.
Jiminy Glick, because Jiminy Glick has like oversized
Oh
version.
my god.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Martin Short's character, Jimany Glick, he wears these thick frames. So this Dr. Bed,
the
like,
deal?
yeah.
You say it. You're funny.
What's the deal?
But then with the little legs.
Then he jumps in his little legs in his little chair. So funny. And then he gets really deep. So people that have no idea what we're talking about are like, okay.
Go look it up. It's
Yeah,
worth it.
like,
Worth it.
he was a funny character that he created. Anyways, and then he has a freaking dragon ring. The guy wears like a dragon ring. It's huge on his
yes.
finger, and it's nuts.
He's
So,
awesome.
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah, we like those crazy people.
We do.
We really do
Right?
because
We
we feel
do.
like I feel like if a doctor's dressed like that, like he's all about it. He's all about what he's
Yeah.
studying. I feel like when you're too prim and proper, you're too worried about your image than anything else, and you don't feel. And I think that's true for a
Yes.
lot of things, right?
Yes. Oh,
Like,
I just
if you're-
got chills, babe.
Oh, there you go. Oh, it looks like you're getting a card ready.
I am.
Yeah, I think you know what. That's a good thing just to finish up today with. I know we'll look at your card, but
It's actually for you.
okay, we'll
It's
look at
for
my
all of
card.
us.
It's for
all of
everybody.
us.
All right. I think when you look too prim and proper, when you're too focused on what people perceive you as, like you're too afraid or you're too worried about, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Then you're forgetting what the important thing is that you're providing. Almost. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So like he loves his dragon ring and his crazy glasses and his crazy clothes because that's what he feels like, oh, this is who I am. And this is what I'm passionate about.
Yes.
And I don't know, I get a
And
good...
it's like no F's given because
No F's
he
given, yeah.
doesn't pretend to look a certain way.
Right.
It's like, and he's so smart and so passionate about what he does. Like clearly the guy is super smart and he's so passionate and so, like trailblazing.
Yeah.
And he could also have a moment where he's like, wow, if I dress like this, some people might be turned off.
Can you
because
name-
they're like,
Can you name... Okay, think of somebody...
but he doesn't care.
He doesn't care.
Yeah.
Okay, so think of somebody It doesn't have to be a doctor. It can be anybody that's like that, where you're like, this person's freaking weird, but man, he knows or she knows what she's talking about, or she's really passionate about what she does. I already have mine.
Go for it.
Jack Black. It's an actor, but Jack Black. And the reason why I say this is that you got to see his wardrobe. Like, he'll wear a shirt, huge shirt, and it's just like a tiger, a face of a tiger, and just wear crazy stuff. And it's like, because he doesn't care, and this is what he loves. He looks like he's all disheveled all the time, and he's passionate about his music. It's just that you feel that, you get that. Like, you can see that guy probably walks around the same way he shows up on movies, or the way he's performances, whatever it is, right? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I'm going to mention...
He's true to form.
I have somebody that hopefully you know of her. If not, look her up. She's an activist right now in the Black Lives Matter movement, big time. Her name is Tamika Mallory.
Okay.
And the thing about her, and she's all in. She's so powerful, an amazing speaker. And some posts, she's like super like, just girl next door.
Yeah.
And then in some other ones, she's done these, whether it's magazine articles or photo shoots where she looks like, and so to me that says, like, again, she's not covering up who she is either way, whether it's I want to wear a sweatshirt today, or the next day you're going to see me in this incredible outfit that just I look like $1 million. And it doesn't. Well, this card just popped out.
So I guess that's the card.
Whoa, yeah.
I love how you pick someone that's like in,
an activist?
An activist, or just someone that is I pick
making a difference. I think Jack Black is making a difference, though.
No, I think he's making a difference.
I think he is. I think you picked an activist too.
Look up the video of him on Jimmy Fallon playing the saxoboom.
Is that how he's making a difference?
No,
I don't think so.
But I
think you could pick up better.
No, but it's hilarious.
Yes. And listen, no, I do believe Jack Black is absolutely making a difference. Not just in his comedy, but I think his point of view and his self-expression.
I think it's his self-expression. I think I like that authenticity and self-expression, and not caring about I have to look like this or whatever. You know what I mean? And I think that's what's important.
Yeah.
Right? So I'll trust you more if a doctor comes in and he looks like, man, this guy really picked some interesting clothing.
Like he has a personality, right?
Yeah, if he has a personality, he's coming in there and he's passionate. I would probably be like, yeah, this guy really knows his stuff.
I'm trying to think of another doctor I've experienced like that. I can't. I'm sure there must have been somebody.
I feel like our dentist.
You know what? I also felt that with executives, for example, in my many years of being in.
Can you answer my question?
In meetings. What? Our
I
dentist?
I feel like our dentist, because I feel like he's kind of quirky.
Oh, our dentist is really cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That I feel like I go in there and it's like, this guy knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
He's quirky. Maybe he doesn't dress it as much because whatever, but you hear him and the way he talks to you and the way you just get that feeling of like, yeah, this guy knows his stuff, or this guy really cares.
Yeah.
So
the other thing I wanted to say is in all my years of being in corporate meetings with corporate people, whenever somebody had a tattoo, a visible tattoo,
you were like, okay,
I was like,
I'll listen to you.
I'll listen to you.
Oh my God, I think the dog farted. Ugh.
Wow. Okay. Oracle card time.
It's so
Do you wanna
bad.
give me a little.
Yeah, I'll give you a shot. There you go.
Okay.
Here we go. Here and now.
Here and now.
What does that even mean? 32.
What do you think it means?
It's something what I talked to you about yesterday, that we need to live.
It's very
we
appropriate.
we live in the now.
Yes.
And we think about the future or
being
whatever.
fully present in the moment.
Yes.
Living one day at a time. Everything happens in the now, in the present.
Mm-hmm.
Only this moment counts. You have what it takes to handle anything today if you let go of the need to look into the future or reflect on the past. Be present and notice what is going on right now. This very moment has the potential for you to create miracles in your life. Here and now.
And now.
And now this.
And now this. Do you have anything else you want to add?
I love you, baby. I'm so
I
proud
love
of
you.
us.
And now the ending.
And now the ending is here. The ending
So
of the
as
beginning.
as usual, guys, please rate, review, and subscribe. Honey,
yes,
I love you.
Listening, watching. I love you so much, baby. Have a beautiful day, everybody.
Enjoy.
Bye.